What steps will the government take in the future regarding the Mattala International Airport? This question has attracted a great deal of controversy in the political arena over the past several weeks.
There is no proposal whatsoever to sell the Mattala Airport. We will not allow the airport to be sold no matter what. I think that politically various groups are talking about this. A proposal was put forward to the Cabinet on development, but no other decision has been made by Cabinet regarding the Mattala Airport. If action is to be taken, then it will be taken following a decision of Parliament.
While Minister Amaravira maintains that a decision has not been taken, leaders of the government he represents seem to have different ideas.
We are holding talks with India to free ourselves from the Mattala Airport and to transform the Mattala Airport into one where aeroplanes will come. I believe that if we had been forced by China, we may have had to give the airport to them.
The Mattala agreement is for 40 years. Agreements for infrastructure are usually long-term agreements.
It is not for sale. The Indian Airport Authority has put forward a proposal for a joint venture to develop this as a partnership.
India's State Minister of Civil Aviation Services recently said in the Lok Sabha that the Indian Aviation Authority had not taken a decision regarding investing in Mattala. Given this contradiction, is there any truth to the statements that have been made by members of our country's government from time to time?
Minister Nimal Siripali de Silva has drawn up the blueprint to give the Mattala Airport to India. At the same time, a message has been sent to the Indian High Commission for India to make a statement that they are not interested in buying the Mattala Airport. They are giving the Mattala Airport to India because they fear that India would be angered because the Hambantota port was given to China. I ask whether this is the country's policy. Is this the economic policy of the country? If the government thinks or if the Prime Minister thinks that since the Hambantota port was given to China, the Mattala Airport should be given to India for a positive impact on this country's foreign policy, then that is a myth. This will only result in international crisis created by us. We would be getting involved in their battles. They stored paddy in the Mattala Airport and made it the laughing stock of the world, and now the Hambantota port is completely dysfunctional. The UNP should bear complete responsibility for this. The ulterior motive here is clear to us. It is very clear that our nation's resources are being sold to keep their foreign loyalists happy.
The rulers who made political decisions from both the UNP and the SLFP to take commissions and steal from large-scale projects have indebted the country. This is one of the accusations against Mahinda Rajapaksa. He says that no matter what, during his term he built things. We say yes, you built things, but you stole from that and you drove the country deep into debt. While it may have been built with loans, it could have been built better if you did not steal from it. The former Rajapaksa government alone has taken 1,247.48 billion. What loans were these? Commercial loans. Rogue projects which were not carried out the right way. Mahinda has claimed his mouth shut because he received a gift of $7.6 million for taking all these loans.
The government enter into a temporary social contract with those whom they elect to power with the expectation that these representatives will properly manage the country and serve the people. This social contract now lies in tatters as one group drives nation into debt until voted out of power and the other group proceeds to sell off national assets, claiming it is to cover the debts of the previous lot. Is the sale of national assets to India, China or any other country in the world what the people of Sri Lanka expected when voting for these politicos? Is the sale of national resources the only function of political leadership? We constantly highlight this breach of the social contract since if we allow this to continue, eventually there will be nothing left to the people. This is our country. It is the people themselves who elevate politicians onto the chairs from which they abuse their temporary power. They would do well to remember this. Once again we say, if you can't do the job, then it is time to leave.